and you have to say the truth and nothing but the truth. So are you ready for that?
Let's go.
Okay, all right. So first thing I want to ask you is, moment of real, before I get into, the music question, has there been at any point in time where you feel like, you feel deep inside of you that you have to reach out to some of, your fellow celebrities in the music industry, entertainment industry generally, and tell them like, hey, we have to do something about the plight of Nigeria right about now?
Sometimes I think like, okay, what we can do, to change certain situations. So, but, someone like me, I just feel like whatever it is you want to do, start independently. Start by, helping people around, helping people around you, first of all. I feel like that's where it starts before, the bigger picture begins with like a few steps you get. So, which is like my own state currently, like, okay, trying to like see what I can do for people around me first of all, before now we can take it up. Because trust me, even the person, these celebrities too, like you are reaching out to this person, that person, everybody get what they go through. The same situation is affecting everybody, understand?
Yeah.
So, and the people that has tried in the past to make things happen, we know what happened to them. so we better make it careful, my brother.
See, Jimon and I was having a conversation about this stuff like a while back too. Shit is crazy, but bro, see, we're all about helping people, like you said. We're all about trying to do our little bit to help as many people as possible.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. But who else is going to stand up to say, set the example and say at some point, like, because here's what I see. I see like people within the media industry being able to, liaise and sync with, people within the entertainment industry and creating a forum, a movement, a platform where we can demand for a proper structure for Nigeria. We're not even asking for a miracle overnight, you feel me? Where we can actually demand for structure whereby at least if we pay for, services in this country, in Nigeria, say we pay for PhD or we pay for, data, or we pay for, other services,
and if we make
we get what we're paying for. You get.
If we make complaints, there should be, some sort of solution, or, sometimes you might even call customer care and they just hang up on you.
And you got me, bro. Shit is crazy, man. You talk to a customer care center in Nigeria and they fucking talk back in a way that, you feel like, wait, am I the one paying for the service or you're the one paying for me? You get? Shit is crazy, man. Okay, with this conversation, we'll have this conversation in the DM because it's something I've been thinking about. There's a lot that we have to stand up and help the people. It's apart from helping them one-on-one, we also have to demand for structure in this country. But let's get to you. Right about now, my first moment of real question I have for you is: you left Nigeria for a minute now. It's been a while that you left Nigeria. Like, are you relocating or you just, going over there to spend some time? Just say, I want to spend a bit of time. But
the whole world is in this same situation. I would have been stuck in Cyprus because I was having a show in Turkey and Cyprus before the pandemic issue. And the day I got here was the day the whole lockdown began. And, when there's lockdown, where are you going? But currently in Nigeria, I have a song that is doing perfectly well, wonderfully crazy on the street right now. If not for this whole pandemic and stuff, everywhere for don't tear.
I'm busting stuff like that.
Now you know as it goes. So Salo. And recently I just got a record deal with Mabu Entertainment, and that as well is something, it's a big stuff right there because we're planning something big very soon. Make a bust my my album is coming soon. So, I mean, Dotman still there, we still there. So I'm just here chilling, enjoying the life of my age. So very soon.
Yeah. So what you're telling me, bro, is right now you were just like traveling and then you got caught up in the US and the corona lockdown got you in the US.
I was supposed to be touring Europe. So I mean I've done Turkey and Cyprus already. So I was supposed to have like other countries to go to, but I couldn't do that because of pandemic, and I had some shows over here as well. So I mean we're on that, and basically I'm working on my album right now. So
okay,
by the time everywhere goes back to normal, by the grace of God,
you can come back like that. Okay. So I got another moment of real question for you. I'm trying to look through as well. If anybody has a question, y'all should drop it so that Dotman can get to answer. And here's the thing: you will say the truth and nothing but the truth. All of the Dotman fans that is up in here right now, that's the rule of moment of real. So another moment of real question I have for you, bro, is there was a time where you went off the scene, like for a bit, because when you popped on the Nigerian music scene, everybody saw clearly the talent that you had. That this brother got mad talent that you have. Part of me for that. When you popped it on the scene, they saw the talent that you have.
Exactly.
And everybody could recognize with the fact that, you had like amazing rhythm. You had amazing content at every single time that you pop music at us. Mm-hmm. Your swag, your delivery, your flow, musically, you had it like, everything all round. And you started popping everywhere. Everywhere it was Dotman, this, Dotman. You were viral everywhere. Then after a while, you took like a short break. What was responsible for that? What happened at that period? We didn't see you for a while.
I mean, let's just say I had my taste of life's ups and down portion. So, I mean, it's normal, like in life to sometimes, everything works, the way you plan it, the way you want it to go, and sometimes, there are down times and great times. So I mean, those times I was dealing with some real personal stuff, and I left my record label, my old record label as well. So I was dealing with all that. So basically, I mean, it was kind of personal. So, and life no easy now for anybody.
So like, there was a rumor that was circulating then that you had an issue with your old record label.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
But it was not something too serious. It was just like, misunderstanding and disagreement. And we've moved past that now. It's a new era for Dotman right now. I just like I said earlier, I just signed a deal with Labo Entertainment, a new era. Enugbe is out there busting everybody's brain. Thank God for the recent success, and that's what I'm focusing on. I mean, moving forward. Yeah. So
I feel.
Yeah.
So like, another question I have for you goes. It boils down to like the new song that you have out right now, your new single, Enugbe. Now I've heard the jam, amazing music. Like amazing music, and crazy enough, just the day before yesterday, one of my colleagues at Max FM and I was, still talking about you and how you've managed somehow at every point in time when you put out music, you've managed to have like an amazing flow, amazing production, but still make sense with the music. And Enugbe tells a story that everybody that's been through like some crazy stuff can relate with.
Exactly.
So I want to ask you, was Enugbe inspired by real life occurrences that happened to you specifically, or you just felt like, okay, people go through stuff, let me write a song about it?
I mean, most of my songs are like real life issues. Sometimes it might not be my own story. Sometimes it might be other people's story. But I just like telling stories. And Enugbe specifically, some parts of Enugbe are personal, while some parts are, exactly. So what inspired the song is my real life experiences, because everything I'm saying in the song, you yourself no fit pretend like say it never happened to you before. No be
I swear down. I swear down.
Get me? So so basically it's just like everybody's story. And most of all those things, don't be me. I don't be prophet inside Bible. Not be only me don't go through everything we did the song. Yeah, I would say everything in the song has happened to me because